My name is Carolyn Freyer-Jones, and I'm a very, very proud graduate of the class of '98. It's a real privilege to be with you tonight. And, you know, tonight, of course, was talked about as being a casual evening. But we all know tonight is not casual, that it's really a momentous evening. Yeah, it's a very big evening. And most of you know about Drs. Ron and Mary Hulnick. You know that prior to launching USM, they were teaching master's and doctoral level students at New Mexico State University. They are the ones who launched USM 30 years ago. They developed the curriculum in the master's program in spiritual psychology. They are the lead faculty in the program. And you know, what we don't often think about, or I should say what I don't often think about, is there was a time, you know, well before USM, that Mary and Ron were asking themselves those essential questions that we came here to get answered. And they were asking themselves questions like, who am I? And why am I here? And how can I make a meaningful contribution in the world? And what is my purpose? And when they were asking those questions, they didn't have a book. And they didn't have USM to come to. And to really reflect on the work that they did with themselves inside to get themselves here. And that they, like us, were asking those very same questions. And that they, like us, were willing to answer those questions and do the difficult work inside to bring themselves forward. And just how remarkable it is that then we as students and graduates also have gotten to answer those questions here at USM as a result of their work and the work that they did inside. Now, one of the things for you all to know is Mary and Ron made it really clear to us as a staff. You know, it's like, we did not write this book. That Spirit did. And at the same time, we couldn't really do a book signing with Spirit. Just, that would be hard. So they're here to do that. And so it is really just my privilege and my pleasure to introduce to you, who so many of you count as your most beloved teachers. So please join me in welcoming Drs. Ron and Mary Hulnick.
Thank you.
Wow, what a thing.
Well, it is so amazing to be here with you. For about the last 20 minutes, I felt like I'm going to cry. And it's just so touching to be here with all of you.
I didn't say it. So the first thing that I would share is this. The inception of this goes back, I don't know how many years, but it was in a dream. Probably most of you know, if not all of you, that Mary and I are part of an organization known as MSIA. John Roger has been our spiritual teacher for 30 some odd years. And I had a dream one night, and in the dream we were at this big, huge outdoor event. John Roger was up on the stage and he was talking to people, and somehow we went behind the stage, and he came down and he literally handed us the book. And you know, then later at a meeting we were having with him, we were relating this dream to him, and he said that wasn't a dream. And so when Carolyn says the book was literally given to us, it was given to us. But of course, it in a way had to wait until we could develop all of the materials that were to be in the book. That was the hard part. It's easy to say, oh, thank you. You know?
And that's really where all of you came in too, because this book really represents the evolution of the work of spiritual psychology over time. And so all of you have participated in that and contributed to that.
And so here we are tonight, 30 years later, at least from the start of the USM. And let's see, what are some of the things we can tell you so far? We were looking online today. Apparently, Loyalty to Your Soul right now on Amazon is rated #1 in the spirituality section. It started out the day as overall something like 820 something. By the time the day was over today, it had gone to 526. So that thing keeps changing every 15 minutes or so. So it'll be interesting to see where it is tomorrow with the advent of all of these sales today. Rights so far have been purchased in Germany and in Portugal. We understand Brazil won't be far behind. So the book is for sale in Australia, New Zealand, China, India, South Africa. So who knows where all of this is going? We'd be the last people in the world to tell you we did, because we don't. But it is very exciting, and yesterday we were on Hay House Radio. How many people heard that? I'm just curious. Oh, well, a lot of you did. That went well enough so that within an hour, we got a message from the lady who did the interview asking us if we would be willing to come and do what they call there was a word that they used for it, pre-produced, something where we actually would do a show with them. And of course we said yes to that. And then we have several other interviews and things that we've been already asked to do. So that brings you about up to date on where it all is at this point in time.